And this is one of the reasons I say also visibility is more important than ability. Some of us on our platform, we are not visible there to our community. And if you look at the people you have organically around you, they are not just many. So there's no way you can achieve this. So it's to throw your nets now into the sea of so many people. One of the training we did last time, we talked about you must talk to what? Strangers. You remember? Because I know we were all raised not to talk to strangers. We raised our parents warned us, don't talk to strangers. And I'm saying, if I don't talk to strangers, how do I make my money? So I advise us to what? Talk to what? Strangers. That's the way you can achieve this. So when you have not done this, you say, now my village people, can't you see you are wrong? It's not your village people. How come? Because you do this first. If you don't get the result, then you can be called about the village people. Are we together now? So these are the work. Put the work first. That's how God put it for us. In the desert, it was supplying everything for them while they were in the desert. When they left the desert, he stopped. That means walk with your hands now. Don't believe in the supernatural now. Are we together? Then most of the time what we do, we depend on the supernatural. Supernatural is just one way of wealth creation. Are we together? Please, let's stay focused, please. The supernatural, out of so many ways of creating wealth, is just one. Unfortunately, every one of us in Africa, and especially Nigeria, we put all our effort on the supernatural in getting our money matter solved. That is the problem. So when it's not solved, we say it's village people. That's another supernatural. It's on the negative now. Are you with it? It's like utter versus utter. So please understand the way God created this universe. If all these principles, it does not go against them. So if you practice these principles, it will procure you wealth. I have a lady that just joined our team. She normally has fellowship in a day like this, if not, she will always be here. The man you're seeing at the back came from Oka. Lives Oka, in Chotobichi Oka, Lagos anyway. Came to Lagos this week from Korodu, is there this morning. But I can tell you, since that lady joined our community, she has been engaging me on the conference call on WhatsApp with her prospects. And that's how we're able to reach Honorable. Honorable is already one of us. He has already got started. Now he's here. Are you seeing that? So that's what he's saying. Make a choice whether to do this thing to get this 20% in 1 month or in 20 or in 1 year or in 20 months. You see that? You will get the same result. You're going to get the same feeling. Like, let's go back on that one that was saying.
Probably be in the 30 to for 30 days.
Because
you got all this comfortable 1 day.
All right, so please let's take our life really, really serious. I've always believed that you will not always have this strength all your life. So all this passive approach to life is not going to work. I just spend money just going to force suddenly. It doesn't work that way. Otherwise, God will be against His own creation. Are we together? So be aggressive. If you are not aggressive, you can't make wealth. Now you can create the same wealth within a month or within what? 10 years. It really works. When we started Sapphire 2 years ago, of all the strategies I applied, one of them was aggressive marketing. As I returned from Dubai, right from that meeting at Radisson, we made up our mind with the leaders to do it all. And I was literally traveling almost every weekend, with my media team. We were always traveling every week. Now we also holding webinar almost every month. So in 4 months, in a matter of 4 months, I was already what? A diamond leader. And with that, we're talking about over, I think, $40,000. Okay, let's look at it now. Ruby gives me, diamond gives me what? It gives me 40K. Now, before diamond, we have what? Black sapphire. Or we'll do the, what do you call it? The presentation. I just want to get this. This one we got 15,000 euros. Then we have a double sapphire. Then this brought 3,000 euros. We have the other one, double Sapphire. Oh, sorry, Sapphire. Thank you. We have Sapphire that brought 3,000 euros. We have double Ruby. It's gonna get my faces going. Double Ruby. This got 600 euros. Then we have Ruby brought 300 euros. So what is the total of this now? This is 55,
64, 67,
7
almost 68.
7 plus
67, 900.
let me very sure. 67 900. And so we know the exact amount, 1,000 euros. Now the truth is that if I was doing it little by little, probably this is the time I would have become a leader only that 2 years after. And still end that same amount. Okay, this is right. Thank you so much. And still end what? This is 7,900 within what? 2 years. We could have gotten this within 2 years or within 4 months. So you make your decision. Success loves speed. And if you got the money within the space of 2 years, bet me you are not going to have this money good enough for any good project. I hope you know that. Because I finished eating this one before this one comes, I finished this one. But as it came like that, then you are able to put that money in other projects of your life. If you have any business you want to develop, you have bulk money with you. Remember, this is just the brand bonuses. We are not talking about the uni level, which I was earning on a daily basis to get to this level. And not only that, remember that Sapphire also pay you monthly salary once you break rank here for the next 6 months. I still remember when I became a diamond, I think the following month my salary was over, I can't remember the exact amount, but I think it was between 5 million naira. Imagine salary from that. Because they promised to pay you what? For 6 months. Now, the payment has been extended down to what? To lifelong. If you are not working there, you're just going to be set up big time. But anyway, let's quickly go to the presentation. Then we can be back to that 11:24 now. Let's go to the presentation for today. So Sapphire, a high-tech distribution company for high-standard people. Are you a high-standard people? Hello, I'm not getting your, are you a high-standard personality? All right, so this business is meant for you. So let's quickly do justice to this. Now let's look at our vision. The vision of Sapphire. Sapphire Group International. Of course, you know this is the new name now. We started, hello sir, please move around because of people. We started with Sapphire Group. Now we're talking about Sapphire Group International, and this is how we come about our what? SGI token. Hey, please all phones switch off now. All vibration, please let's quickly do that. All vibration or silence. When you are in this place, quickly do that because your time is precious. When you are doing that, distracting us, and it's going to keep us here to one. We don't want that. Now, Sapphire Group International provides its community with highly innovative hardware products and software solutions in different product categories like education tech, health tech, as well as blockchain tech. Sapphire does not offer any financial services such as crypto trading, arbitrage, coin selling, or buying. I hope that is clear enough. You can see what we do. What we stand for is distribution of products and services. We are not into selling of coins. We are not doing trading. So we are not doing arbitrage, buying, and all of that. But this is what we stand for. This is our vision. So you need to understand what we do and stand by that. Now, these are all the products at the moment that we have on our Sapphire platform. So every of this product is what we're selling at the moment, and we have companies that produce all these products. All we do is we partner with them, and all of them, they are built on the Zenith smart chain, and that is actually the reason. The Zenith is the engine room of all the products that we are in partnership that we have. This is our latest product at the moment. Of course, another one can come up next month. We have the T-Drone. This is the Tupa drone, the drone technology we talk about, an emerging market. Right now, I checked it this morning, we are 100%, so that means our meeting will start any moment from now. We'll be seeing the reflection from the back office. Okay, so we have the Tupa drones. Like I said to people, investing in the Tupa drone is like investing in Tesla when Tesla was unknown, because this is an emerging market. In fact, they believe in this market so much so that when anybody buys this product, instead of giving you 10% commission, they give you 5%. They are not even begging you at all. It's like 5% is enough. And they believe, because they believe their share is going to be massive. So if you have not acquired this, acquire it well. Don't do it small. My investment in this is 24,000 euros. Okay, 4K. That's about 20 million. So don't be doing, if you okay, say something. If you have an opportunity to kill poverty, please kill it well. You know, when you are killing the snake, you don't assume it's dead. You have to be very sure it's dead. Because you know you cannot turn around and cause a what? Havoc. Now we have a Tupan. Of course, this is climate driven, afforestation, reclaiming the earth and all of that. You know that is a major topic as far as the world stage is concerned. And of course, we also produce the certificate which almost all the companies that into gas flaring and all of that must have the certificate if they must keep what? Producing. And for planes that will be flying, because of the carbon monoxide and all of that, they will need the certificate, otherwise they will stop flying. And you can imagine when you work with the company that has the right to produce such certificates. Okay? Or are we together? So we have regardless a movie company, and we already have it going around now on the cinema around the world. And of course we have Avinon, an aviation company. Some of us saw, of course you're going to see the picture that I took on the private jet 2 years ago of the Avinon. And of course the last one is the CD. This is a real estate company based in Austria. Austria is the country where the CEO of Zenith hailed from. So you look at now, you see all our businesses, they all have physical presence. There is no one that does not have physical presence. So what is the fear? So it's not just a token that's producing one laptop and the link is shared around. Alright, so it's a great business. Now, who do you know who will be interested to get paid from the profit of Sapphire Group? Who do you know? You know anyone who could get paid? You see why you cannot be quiet now. If truly you believe in this business, so the question is that who do you know who will be interested to get paid from the profit of Sapphire Group? Not just every month, but we're talking about what? Lifelong. Are you seeing that? For life. You will only be wicked if you don't communicate this to the people. If you keep this to yourself. Because this company has already proven it by paying us for 6 months. In fact, they never stopped my own. What they did was that, okay, since you are not able to qualify for the next one, instead of paying you by 110%, they will now reduce to 10%, just to make sure something still come into my account. That means beyond the 6 months they promised, they've always been paying me. There's no month I don't get anything. Some of you will not understand exactly what I'm saying. Now, at a double diamond, I have 110. I'm a 110 staff officer. Alright? So this is the rank. So, whatever they are paying every month, if they are paying $50 in a month, is multiplied by what? 110 that I get. If they are paying $500, it's multiplied by 110. So they promised to pay this for the next 6 months when they were distributing 10% of their profit within the community. Now, 6 months is over, I couldn't qualify for the next round, which is triple diamond because it's huge. They said, okay, let's just have medicine on this man. So they reduced this to just 10%, just to make sure at least I'm still getting something. So why I'm telling you this is because so that you can believe, have enough stamina to believe what they promise about lifelong, that they're able to do it because they're already practicing it with us. So it's like they've been doing the rehearsal with some of us. Right, so is this possible and all that? So tokenization of profit of Sapphire Group International Limited. Now build a massive public fully transparent company valuation, creation of public financial interest to get involved, and building additional assets for strategic deals. Just let you know what things they do. And going to be tokenizing and participation in the success of a company, we read monthly product sales already in the million. This is why when I meet a product networker, he said we are only we are product networkers. We are not into online. I say no, this is another product business. It just only this is digital. You need to understand that, alright? I told somebody during the week that many people don't understand that tech companies are all about also the biggest real estate company in the world. You can't find any tech company that is not occupying almost a whole of skyscraper. What do you think that one is? So a year of Apple, a year of Big Game, Microsoft. You think everything they are doing is online? No, they also acquire properties like mad. Are we together? When you talk about KFC to you or the other one, the Big Mac, you think what they are doing is just selling all those small properties? No, they acquire almost every property they occupy. So you check that around the world, you now see the level of their what? Of their real estate business. Based on existing and upcoming cooperation agreements, including infrastructure network, possible company valuation in 3 to 5 years of several billion. I just tell you and of course we talk about the monthly dividend payment for beneficiaries holding what? The profit shares. Now this is the new thing that just came out now. The SGI token, that is the Sapphire Group International Profit Share Program, the monthly dividends. The monthly dividend payments for beneficiaries holding profit shares means how much profit shares SGI token a user have hold, how higher the proportion of the 25%. And let's just go further, we'll break it down for you to understand more. The 25% of the monthly profit of Sapphire Group International Limited are paid out proportionately to the SGI token holders in the form of euro benefits. So what I'm simply saying is that now the only way you can produce this SGI token is through rank leadership. You see, that is what's going to make the token very scarce. So it's not token just in the market. You are going to start seeing it in the market because of those rank leaders who hold this token, selling it in the market, trading it for euros or dollars. Are we together? So that's the way you are going to find it on the exchange to buy. So it's not a token that the company is going to put some portion of it on the exchange and kind of to provide liquidity. No, this one is going to be now. This month is going to be the first month we are going to be qualifying for this what? This SGI token. Are we together? This is the first month, so that's why everyone must do everything. So honorable, I need you to work now. I don't want to be an investor because you have 2 weeks to become a Ruby. You will really get to know what this means if that happens with you. So it's going to be a lot of money. Imagine you have, when you become a Ruby, you're going to earn SGI token equivalent of 300 euros. Now the company is saying that if you don't eat this and you leave it in your wallet, in the next 30 days, they are going to pay you interest on it. Remember, one SGI token is equivalent to 500 euros. In fact, it's the kind of money those who break ground this month going to earn next month. It will be the money will enter your because it's the first month. So that means the rank leaders are not going to be many, they're going to be very few. Imagine sharing the profit of the company globally among those few rank leaders. It will be too much money. What does it even take to break a rank? This and get this one. It's just 10,000 euros. Say so. It's just 10k euros sales in your team, your whole team. And just have 7 people direct in registration. These 7 people, it doesn't matter if it's even 100 euro each. The system will still recognize it as 7 people in your direct. Out of that 7 people, just 3 legs is what you need to produce this 10,000 k sales volume. You're already what? A Ruby. We have had leaders who have done this one within a day. Some did it within 2 days. All they just need to do, they have their friends, they talk to their friends, what is 10,000 euros sales? If all your friends know, if they can put them together, they can't get 10,000 euros sales, you need to change that kind of cycle. It means you are more what? Broke people. You are probably the richest. That is not too good for you as a businessman. Now, 5% of the monthly total product sales volume of Sapphire Group International Limited will be used to buy back profit shares, SGI token, from the market to support the token price development. You see that now? That's like a burning of the token. So that means what they actually marked out for all of this is actually what? 30%. Now the 30%, 25% will go to the community to share the profit, and 5% will go to the market to buy back the token from the market. So in another word, it simply means that 5% of the token in the market will be bonds, and that will create what? An increased value. It means the possibility of the coin going beyond 500 euro could be there. So that is solid. So this is Rank Leaders logo you are seeing there. Only through people who actively, okay, how do profit shares of SGI's token come into existence, so that you can know exactly how things are done. So there's no abracadabra. There's not that we don't even know how this is generated. Only through people who actively build the company through their doing. I've been hearing this English in Nigeria of recent. So I like your doing. That's how we do it, you know. The doing, so we are not saying this doing here. And through your doing is equal to what? Career benefits. You can see it's only the rank leaders that actually produce this token. So it's not like we buy off and we are meeting. But what the only thing that happens right now, if you buy any new package with Sapphire Global, they just give you some pieces of what? Of the SGI token. It's just to have a taste of it. But they don't pay it as commission like when they do to maybe a lot of Sapphire. So it's well planned out and all of that. Now, how does it work? Profit shares SGI token will be listed on several exchanges. Number one, Novo app, that is the Zenith app, right? That's the Novo app. And Zenith Swap, Zenith Dex. This Zenith Dex is going to be a game changer. We can't wait to have the Zenith Dex. We can't wait to have the Zenith Dex. You know, that's happening what we're waiting for right now, you know. We have a Sapphire, the first Sapphire Diamond Summit on the 3rd and 4th of June. I would have loved to be there, but these people, they don't want to give me visa because Nigeria is still on that plan, and it's not really funny for us. Now, I believe this will be announced there. I don't know yet, but we'll wait for the news that will come out from there. Central Exchange and can be freely traded there. Euro benefits, career benefits are paid out in profit shares, SGI tokens, and the respective number of SGI tokens will be transferred to the user wallet in the respective euro value of the career rank benefits. Are you getting that now? Now, profits shares SGI token can be held on the Nomo app depending on the number of tokens held. The user receives a proportionate monthly share of Sapphire 25% profit as a monthly dividend. The monthly dividend is paid out in euros to the user's Sapphire back office. You see where it's going to be paid to now? It's your back office of Sapphire, which all of us have that are here right now. Alright? This is where it's going to be paid to, and our remote questions will be answered on that. So let me start the answer that I can answer this question very well as we read it, so you can see it very well too. Alright, so what is the first one? I remember I'm not my body, thank you. Now number one, clarification and definitions in case you are confused, so let's make it clearer. Can I set and exchange a part or my SGI tokens immediately? Yes or no? Yes. Are you not seeing it there?
Yes.
Let's do like students.
Yes.
Okay, what about if I wanted and I need to get euro for my career benefits? Is it possible? Yes. Now you see, we have the freedom either to cash it or to leave it in our wallet or the backup. So if we leave it there, then we get paid the reward. This is like the old fixed deposits, where you leave a portion of your money into the bank and you get paid for it for leaving it right there. So with this, it simply means that the token we are selling on the exchanges, there are people who probably are not networkers who will be rushing the token so that they can put in their own wallet to get reward from that. Are we together? I believe that's going to make the token to keep going up in value. Now number two, can I lose something because the career benefit is paid out in SGI tokens instead of euro? Can I lose anything?
No.
See that now? So because some of us over the last 2 years we used to enjoy euros, not SGI tokens. So that's why they're making this clarification, so that I don't think that somebody wants to do you something there. All right, now number three, after the SGI token is listed on several exchanges, can anyone buy it?
Yes.
All right. The last one now. If I hold a part or all of my SGI tokens, will I receive dividend payment every month after month?
Yes.
Yes. And I hear you say yes.
Yes.
Because I like that kind of word. See, some of us are just going to walk into fortune like man. Imagine now I'm walking towards my triple diamond. Imagine that. I think that should be 115 star. Now to become a triple diamond, it means that the company is going to pay me how much? 150,000 euros. That is what? Over 100 million naira. This is what I'm going to get. Now imagine after getting this, I am a staff officer of 115, like a general in the army. Now, imagine if I don't touch this money because of this now. Because I want monthly payments. So imagine they are paying, I don't know how much they pay, let's say maybe 500 euro per this thing. If they are going to multiply it by this, that is almost close to 60,000 euros. I don't know. Okay, let's even say they are doing 50. 50 times 100. That's 5,000.
5,000.
Okay, it will add 10, like 6,000. Okay, let's say 6,000 euros. If you are sure you are going to get like this from your 150,000 pay within 30 days, are you going to withdraw it?
No.
You'll be stupid. That means you don't know how money works. Or which project are you rushing for? You wait first and take that and see how you can even build. And they are still going to pay you in the token, don't forget. So if you like, you can even keep building your tokens. Imagine you build it to 1 million. How much reward you're going to be getting, because it's according to how much you have in your wallet, the SGI token, that will determine how much of the 25% profit of the company globally that's going to be what? Apportioned to you. And this will continue as long as there is life. I told you they've already practiced the last 2 years, so there's nothing to doubt there. Let me see what they wrote here. At the moment when the career benefit is achieved, the user receives exactly as many SGI tokens as the euro value of the career rank. If the user would sell or exchange immediately the number of SGI tokens to other digital assets like Ethereum, BTC, and soon, this will correspond exactly to the euro value of the career benefit. But only if someone sells the SGI token received through a career benefit. Anyway, they just try to push down a little bit. Now, we are seeing the clarification. If I hold a part or sell of my SGI tokens, can the market price of SGI tokens vary? Yes. Because it's a token, just like every other coin. So it can be down, it can be up. That's why you see, I did 500 and I did 50. It's not a stable token, alright? But because of the only rank leaders can produce this token, that's my confidence that the token will keep what? Going up more than it comes down. Alright? Now, the SGI tokens are freely tradable on the market. 4 components in particular will positively support the positive price development. Sorry, highly attractive concept. If someone sells their SGI tokens, the buyer not only receive the tokens, but also receive what? A pro rata monthly dividend. If someone sells SGI tokens, they also sell their monthly dividend on a pro rata basis. Example. What is, if you sell your property, you no longer have what? Any rental what? Income. So I say, and they deceive me. What happened this month? I didn't receive anything. When you were pressed with issue, you sold the SGI token. So what are they going to pay you interest on? You are somebody who owns the property, you just sold the property. Were you expecting the tenant to still be paying you rental? No. So they need to let you know that what you are holding is an asset of inestimable value. Just because it's a digital asset does not mean you should play with it. That's what I'm trying to let you know. Alright, so where are we now? Increasing company valuation due to existing and additional corporations. Up to 5% of Snapchat total monthly product sales are used. We've already read that, for token buyback. We've already discussed that. Now, conclusion: 3 options. Sell and exchange your SGI and get like before BTC, whatever. Example. That means it's exchangeable at the instant, so don't worry yourself. Change your one-time earning to a lifetime earning, your decision to make. This is where we separate the boys from the men. The delayed gratification factor will come in. I beg, I need money now. You know, we value paper money so much so that we've lost sight of the real definition of money. I discussed that last week, Thursday. That real money are not seen with optical eyes. We are so naira driven that we don't really know the real meaning of money. Let your profit shares grow with Safia, number 1, and benefit twice. Price development of profit shares are not one of those things. All of these are encouraged. A, can we read this together? 1 to go. Do not miss the biggest word transformation. It's like begging you, something is changing, something is coming. For those of us who are Christian, who believe in the word transformation in the latter end of time, understand this. Society is facing one of the biggest job losses in history. In fact, the number of people that tell me they are looking for a job, only God knows. If I just mistakenly resign from your job, this is a job to another place, you'll be so shocked. As well as one of the most important redistribution of wealth ever seen to the so-called fourth industrial revolution, right? But in times of greatest upheaval, unimagined new opportunity are also what? Imagine. Understand that. So don't just sit and be crying, hey, the business I was doing, none of this coming, they have to let you know. Even more and greater businesses are coming up. So it's now left for you to position yourself. So we have a 360-degree ecosystem. These are all of things that produce or that accommodate the use cases of Zenith smart chain. All of these things will be built on the Zenith smart chain. That is why for those of us that are coming into the system, if you are coming with beyond 2 million, 5 million, I make sure you quickly buy the Zenith Full Master Node first. Thank God. It sold and Bitcoin dropped to about $2. So we went and shared testimony that thank God I sold this nonsense, this shit coin at $8. Look at it now, it's dying. What is today's price of Bitcoin? $27,000. What somebody sold there and was sharing testimony. So most of the time, your biggest trouble is actually what? Your appetite. The Esau appetite has not left a lot of us. You eat tomorrow today and share testimony on it. And pastor will join you to say what? Praise the Lord. We take on share your testimony, we celebrate with you, whatever it is. Now, but the truth is that remember this wedding made profit that sold at $8. He probably bought even at 1 cent or 10 cents. He made a lot of money. But if he had enough patience, he would have made a lot of money when it became even $1,000, even $100. So that's what I'm begging you to do. Because all of these things will cause a lot of failures. Now, this is another thing that we must read together that I love sharing. Now, I want to go digitalization of the world. The ones who are not dealing with digitalization, blockchain technology, or tokenization will be what? The winners of the future. This is what we're talking about. The Gates says something. The time is coming, the nearest future, that are going to be what? 2 kinds of what? Business people. Number 1, those who do business what? Online. And number 2, those who are not in business. That thing for me is very touching for me because I was expecting the man to say those who do business offline. But the Gates, craftily choose the phrase those who are what? Who are not in business. So that should give you a big signal. During the Naira crunch and COVID-19, you saw those who all have their businesses in what they can see. Abel Nabro, if I'm not saying this, I'm not the buy. You saw what they suffered. And some of us became richer during that time. And we're spending less because we're not going out. You see that now? And we reach out now to those people who believe that they must do what they can see with their optical eyes. Understand where the world is going. Alright? The Bible said the world was not framed by where we could see. No, it was framed from the visible. You need to understand that's actually a world that is much real than the one you can see with your optical eyes. So the same thing with money. Begin to look at that and look at the scripture. Look at how God created the world and begin to value the things you cannot see with what? With your optical eyes. Look at that. If what will be happening in the future, then you better embrace what? The digital formation and everything that has to come with it. Hey, look at. Let's read this together. I want to go. For every business, there is an element of risk. Take your own risk today. How do you define this? This is physical business for crying out loud. You just walk out to your farm, all your bros are dead. What do you expect of that? Hey, it's risky. It is risky. They say crypto. The other one lost money. Congratulations. Keep analyzing. This is somebody's poultry. This multi-million poultry. This is not just one poultry in your company. When taking care of poultry, only to wake up in the morning, everything is dead. This is not online. So don't think this is only online you lose money. This is not online. Imagine this person took a loan from the bank to do it. And you see the massive distance, there's an extension. So go warehouse, go farm, woke up, and you'll be looking what killed the birds. Not even few, all dead. So I wrote to every business. There's an element of risk. Take your own risk today. You must learn how to take your own risk. We've proven it 2 years running. By next time I'll be talking about 3 years running. Are you going to be watching us making the money? I said I was so skeptical. See this person that was more skeptical. See what happened to him. The word is enough for the wise. So that is the mean for the investment with Safia. For everyone you buy, it's a lot of money for you. But before we must go back there, let's quickly check the recommendation marketing. For those of us who like, how do I break this round? I need this SGI token, but I need to break round to get it. So we are saying probably we have the most ingenious distribution system in the world. I agree. Every business that came 2 years ago, they've all died. We are still here. In fact, we are just starting. With this SGI token, it's a new business for us. With this SGI token, new business, new life for us. We together. Now look at this. This is a word I got from Jesus Christ, the master teacher himself. He's the one that propounded this, and I've taken it and possessed it and I made it mine. Eh? I'm going to see what the word for that in the Hebrew that Pastor Phil taught us. Okay, lambano. Lambano is what? To take it and make it yours. You go for it and take it to Pastor Phil taught us how to lambano some things in the spirit. So let's read this together. Want to go? The secret to the financial greatness is finding an opportunity to serve many. For service to many leads to greatness. There's an opportunity to share. Say, no, you are trying to be tush. You will be in hunger for a long time. Even if you are not in hunger, you will live average life. When some of us get to the airport and fly business class, you will be doing economic class. You don't know how humiliating the economic class can be at the airport, where so the queue of economic class will run from Genesis to Revelation. Then the business class, you just walk in there, just don't feel people. You see, that's already defining you, letting you know that you don't belong to us. You see, that's why you see poor people always use the word "we the masses." It's unconscious to them, they don't know when they use it. Because that queue you are seeing is already letting you know that you are part of what? The masses. The last day I think I went to the swimming pool many years ago, I think almost 20 years now. I don't go to swimming pool because I don't know how to swim. How can I get to swimming pool to swim? And they will not leave me in the midst of children because I cannot swim. And that place is not always what? Deep. Are we together? That place is not always deep. Because the place is not deep, that's where all the children are swimming. I mean to find myself in that place and be swimming and all the children. I say I'm not going to swimming pool again. And again, coupled with my color that's not always very nice, opening my shirt and everybody is looking at me, but very, very uncomfortable. I said, no, this place doesn't fit me any longer. But what I want to say, up there is always very few. So the club of the billionaires is the club of the few. Is the down there you see everything just immense all of that. So Jesus Christ, they came to Jesus Christ and said, Master, what is the secret to greatness? He said, the secret to greatness is finding an opportunity to serve. I'm the one that makes financial greatness because that's my area. And service to many what? Leads to greatness. Share the opportunities to so many people. You can't just tell 4 people you think you want to be great in this industry. When it comes to MLM side of it, never. It will not work. You might be a great uncle, you might be a great husband, you might be a great wife, you might be a great father, there's no problem. But when it comes to financial greatness, Jesus saying, you must be ready to share the opportunity with so many people to enjoy what? Financial greatness. That is how we come to this. So this is what Sapphire does. We pay up to 15 levels deep, and this is a uni level. And somebody said during the week, I saw it on Facebook, that any system that makes the upline to always earn more than the downline is a scam. I say yes, I agree, because that is what binary does. Uni level, where if you are my upline and I'm the downline, I work very well, I can overtake you and I break ranks. We have so many of them like that even in our system. Are we together? The company I was coming from, I got to that level too, where you earn more than your upline. That is the beauty of that. New accounts or accounts that are not activated are not considered the first level and automatically skipped during remuneration. As a result, there is no level disadvantage. All accounts are entitled to benefit from direct recommendation bias. Now, if you don't have money, you can actually get started with 0 accounts, register somebody that has money and get paid. Alright? But they are saying that if you have account visited and your so-called first level is 0 accounts, when they are paying, they're going to skip that. So don't expect to earn from that. So understand the difference now. Now we have career levels from Ruby down to what? Double diamond, big triple diamond, but it has that now. With that style, you know, we now have because in a matter of 10 months, some leader broke everything. Like my upline broke everything. He had over 2 billion naira within 10 months. Power! Power, brother. You can say that. Yeah, it blew everything and building mansion right now in Turkey. Maybe they should be done. And last time we put back together, he was showing me what was happening. That was somebody who has been network marketing for over 30 years before Sapphire came. He couldn't build such mansion, but with 10 months here in the building, start that your head is looking born again. You're welcome. All right, so now I broke it down like this. It's only my slide, you can see this thing. Anywhere you see, John knows it from above. All right, so when we just started, I broke it down to make it very simple for a layman to understand. You can see with the free account 0, you can actually end your first level, but you cannot end your second level. All right, so Sapphire is very generous. I must tell you, anybody that is leaving this company, I don't know what they are looking for really. What they're looking so. In the second, your starter account, it means you must have 2 people directly, and that opened up your second level for you. Just because you are deep business doesn't mean that you will end up to 15 level deep. No, even me, I end up to 10 level. I don't even end up to 15 level yet, because I'm not there yet. Now, but even from this, a few people know that Sapphire even pays you from here before you get to Ruby. Many of us think they just start paying for Ruby when it comes to rank bonus. No, they actually start from here. Imagine it's your starter account, you have 2 persons, and you have done the sales volume 1,500. They pay you 15 euro. These are way of even giving you appetizer or what is coming. But many leaders don't even know things like this happen. They just see money in the back of it. They don't even know how you came. This is like come. Now starter plus, it means you have registered 4 people directly under you, and that opens up automatically your 3rd level deep. Meaning you cannot earn 1, 2, 3 deep. Alright? And once 5,000 sales volume is done, they also give you another appetizer, 75 euro. But at this level, you don't have any point. You are not a star. You are still a recruit. I mean, they call them in the force. You are still, nowhere. So even we start decorating your picture from what? Ruby, because that's where you show to know that you are really serious. Okay. Now a Ruby simply means you have done 7 people directly under you, and that's opened the 4th level for you. And at that place you have done 10,000 sales volume in your whole team. Alright? The beautiful part of this is that out of the 7 people direct that you are going to have, 3 people can actually, 3 legs can give you this 10,000. If you get this 10,000 sales volume within among your 3 legs, it doesn't matter whether the 4 they are working or not, you will still become what? The Ruby. and you can use that one to become the highest rank leadership in Safia. Come on, let's clap for this company. Powerful. Just 3 legs, you go down, come on. You can learn anything. Let others be sleeping. That's why I'm not too worried about leaders who are not working. I love them, everybody knows. I'm not too worried. I don't know they're making a mistake of their lives. All I need to do is to just focus on 3 leaders, support them to grow. I'll end anything. They'll be hearing me breaking ranks while they're analyzing and looking for posing up and down. Every month you're introducing one business to another person, another month introduce another one, and say, wait, I don't get shit. How did they come about the word prostitute? Is it not a woman that moved from one man to another man? So what are you doing now? One of my leaders called it net hawkers. Instead of them becoming net workers, they become what? Network hawkers. Carry do for every hawk. So let's behave and do what is right. Become a man. You get to a level you are no longer a playing person. Are we together? Mm-hmm. So we need to learn that in Africa, that a man, you know, when we're kids, we play with our urine and be playing and even want to toss it. But at your age, what do? You stabilize it to one place. I've also made another instances. When the pastor is saying, this is your girlfriend, don't touch her before marriage. He's trying to let you know that it's only children that touch their woman what? Before marriage. Because the only child that buy akara and be eating it before he gets home. When adult buy akara, does he eat it on the road? No. What do you think makes him not to eat on the road? He knows an adult. That's an adult, he cannot do that. What does he do? He gets home, make bath or wherever, custard, and settle down to eat. I want to raise leaders who will start thinking in that direction. When you begin to think in that direction. Now at this level, you get what? €1. Sorry, 1 star officer, because you want the star office. Now with what is coming, if this €300, well, those who came late, maybe when we are done, we just go back so that you see what we explain. Imagine this €300 that used to be paying in euros is going to be paid in SGI token now. And that your SGI token in your back office, the company is going to pay you what? Interest on that. The kind of money we have not seen before in Zambia is what we're going to be seeing now. For those of you who have tasted money in Zambia before, it was just a playing ground. You're going to see more money now. Now, for double ruby, trade people directly under you. It doesn't matter whether they are €100 or not. You open up the 50 level D, then you have double your volume, 20,000 that, and you get 600 instant, which is going to be SGI token that's exchangeable. The same day whether on any exchanges. From November you see all of that. Sorry, from June. And you become what? A 2-star officer. For me, as a leader, as an African leader, I actually start taking you much serious when you get to Sapphire, because this is where you really prove that you are a team leader. At that level now, another good thing about Sapphire in their competition design, once you get to 12 direct here, that 12 works here, works here, works here. What else can you ask for? So the first assignment is that get 7. Once you get that 7, make attempt, get 12. Once you get 12, you relax, begin to work with your team. See the one you can support, who you can give, you can support with a prospect and all of that, and help them to grow, because that's going to last you up to Black Sapphire. Alright? Now imagine what you get, €3,000, €9,000, €15,000, and look at all of that. Now imagine a Black Sapphire of 40,000 stars, and they are paying €500 for SGI token. Multiply that by 40. How much is that now? Okay, 0, 0, 20. Okay? This is 40 here. Okay, 0, 0, 20. How much is that?
20,000.
So 22. Okay, 2,000. Am I correct?
20,000.
Sorry, 20,000. Okay. Yes, €20,000. So imagine after you have earned all this money, the following month, because you didn't touch your SGI token in your back office. My Abekta leader, imagine this, and the company is now paying profit on that, multiplied by your star, 500 for example, the worth of the SGI token. You that just collected all this money, you just collect this. Even if they are paying €50, €100 for it, multiplied by your 40. How much is that? And they are not, this is not just one-time payment. It's going to continue like that for the rest of your life. Tell me, what is the working up and down you are looking for? They've already proven it by paying us 6 months. Were you not receiving Stagger? I'm still she was even telling me what they are. These people are still paying us and I've not been working. Where's the matter? Where's this money coming from? So they've already practiced it. Come on. What are they talking? They've rehearsed it already. So it's not what they do it. No, they've been doing it for us. Some of us were not working. Whether you are active or not, once you have SGI token in your wallet, they pay you interest on it like a fixed deposit every month for the rest of your life. That's the new thing we are doing. Hey. So if they work up and down, I don't laugh in Chinese. You don't be hearing some of us. We are not want to be talking. Okay, now let me just leave there. So anyway, this is where we separate the men from the boys. When you become what? A diamond leader. At this level, you just relax yourself. Become a community builder. All you want is the good of the people. And you can be part of their life. And what is that? That means this is only where the direct people now change, have 30 people direct. You see, I even love the fact that how many people I need directly is well defined. It's not a company that is living in oblivion, that you don't even know what they are looking for. You know. For example, I have 18 people directly under me, not because I cannot get 19, because I'm trying to work with those 3 persons. I've not gotten to the level to be thinking it's 19. Even if I got to the level, I don't have anybody, I can use the name of my dog to register 19 and get it on chicken and so. It's €100. I can dash it out to any inanimate object name and just name and do the account. So it doesn't even bother me. But the fact that all I need to get to the highest rank is 19 people direct, freaks me. For me, I just love it. Now, as a diamond rank leader, this opened up to 9 level deal for you, and 1 million sales volume, your whole entire team, and €40,000 cash. I told you I made this thing within 4 months when we started. And 80 points, multiply that by whatever profit they're going to be paying or dividend they're going to be paying on SGI token every month. Just imagine what happens to you. Now we have leaders who have broken all of this, everything up. Now, I'm the current double diamond leader in Africa, the first and the only for now. I don't know what you are waiting for. You should join me so that break my record like he that just did. Break the record to overtake me, go double your work. It's allowed the uni level. That's what makes you beautiful anyway. But currently, I'm the current double diamond and the only for now. Because we've done a 2 million sales volume. All of you together with me, we've done what? 2 million sales volume. So clap for yourself. Now, I was paid €80,000 when I have 110. Oh, I was even shortchanging my start point. It's actually 150. You know, I did a calculation of 115. All right, now I am going to what? Going for 3 triple diamond. And of course, I have this already. Then I've already done 2.4 million plus, so remain just less than 600,000. I'll become a triple diamond, and they will pay me €150,000. Now, with €150,000, with this new system, my brother, I'm not withdraw. We wait first. Let's see what shall happen. With that means I'm going to have a 150. I've become 150 star officer. Imagine they are paying 500 if it's 1 token. They are paying me this number of token, and 1 token is €500. Imagine what will come. Okay, let's break it down. At least €200. Let us not be greedy. Somebody help me multiply this. How many is that? 100 times that? 15,000. 15,000 euros. Imagine after you receive 100 million plus, because that is triple diamond. You leave it in the month. Which bank for 100 million will pay you €15,000 interest in 1 month? Tell me the bank. That will pay you on that for fixed deposit. So, how much is this times? Let's even put dollar. Okay, this is euro. Remember? Okay, let's even do 800 in case you want quick money fast. How much is this? Can somebody help me do it on the calculator?
12 million.
Don't be jealous. Feel free.
12 million.
12 million. You reach 12 million.
Yes.
That's 12 million. Are you sure?
Yes.
12 million naira.
I don't have problem with this one because when I became a diamond, I earned over 5 million then the following month. So there was just too much money. Why won't I use business class? How can I that kind of one make stay for that? Economy be like Molwe. I mean, you don't know. You know when you are not used to play, you think it's the same thing. It's when you not really get used to play, you know that economy is Molwe version of it. They mistakenly look back ticket you at the back. You will use 1 hour to come back from the plane. If it's boy 777, people will be coming and you just sit down first. You now know the difference. And you know the only thing they do for you on the economy is one tiny girl walking to like chicken hobby. That chicken hobby. They know they give much attention. Chicken hobby. Economy as be a business class. As you just taking your seat, the next thing that you see, the lady number one is smiling with you. Or do you like ladies that get angry with you? Don't you like a pretty lady smiling with you? That's even very easy. Your blood pressure. Your blood pressure better for you. They come with champagne, red wine, whatever it is, which one you can just by sitting down alone. Take me picture, they will gladly quickly take you. If they come on me to ask them to take a picture, you'll be shaking. Because you don't know her answer. She can tell you I'm busy now, and she never get back. But the business class, they attend to you well. Which one do you prefer? So please, stay with us here. Satya has come to stay. Satya has moved from nowhere. From the place I met them 2 years ago, like this down floor, maybe the whole of this down floor, to 147th floor at Burj Khalifa, the #1 and the tallest building in the whole world. Listen, that building, you can't be playing pranks and you get an office there. How do I know that? Because you couldn't climb even that building on the elevator without your passport being scanned. So if you're a hush puppy kind of person, they'll just catch you easily for them. It's not a place you just walk in and press the elevator and go, no. There's the reception, everywhere is good. I know we won't see anybody. You just see one lady who is not talking so much and just carry this and scan it, and that's when you are permitted. And if somebody does not even go with you, you don't even know what to enter. Because from the floor to 123rd floor, that's where one elevator can reach. And it's the fastest elevator in the world. Your ear will literally deafen because of the speed. Like a plane take off. We're going there very well. When both of us are talking the same place, to be echoing because of the speed. Then you get there, then you come down, then you have to go around again and look for another elevator which somebody must direct you even. So imagine we are now the highest office in the whole world. You think a company that is calm, they will give them space. That means they trap themselves. Where are they going? All of them go to prison. So for the company also to move our monthly profit from 10% profit of the company to 25%, what does that show to you? Hey! All those that you were enjoying, it was under 10%, now it's 25% to share as profit. Whereas other companies will be taken from you, they call it authorship. Maybe you like that one. So, I can't wait to go down and be talking about billions also. Now, let's read this one by this great man. Want to go? If you don't find a way to make money righteously, you will walk into it.
Correct.
You need to learn how to send. You need to learn how to send money message. I beg you. Because the reason many of you can't come to a meeting like this because all the business you are doing, you must be there for the business to work. And that's actually the biggest of that you have. I hope you know that. And the reason why you are very worried about your spending is because your income has not actually exceeded your expenses the way you want. Are we together? Yeah. So when your expenditure exceeds your income, your upkeep becomes what? Your downfall. That's what Jim Rohn told us. Did you get that? Many of you didn't hear that. When your expenses or your expenditure is higher than your income, he said your upkeep becomes what? Your downfall. Because you cannot maintain it any longer. You keep reducing your upkeep, reducing it until you become what? A pauper. That will not be your portion in Jesus' name. Then you must learn how to do this and send money around. All this you must be there to work. It's not the way to wealth. It's not the way to wealth. Let no man deceive you. Every business that you have to be there for the business to work, you have not broken even. So you better work and give yourself time. Remember when we started from Love Success, Love Speed. Use speed to acquire what you want and get there. You love this. Who is this guy? You like that? Now, one of our company, which is called Avino, one of the companies that we promote, this is their private jet. This was my first private jet experience. And of course, don't forget my statement. This is my own statement. Want to go? The opportunity of a lifetime must be seized within what? The lifetime of the opportunity. Thank you. God bless you. So, your questions? I need to take this into